getting ready for my 3-day trip. Lunch is pretty much packed. I need some ice. Got my suitcase here. I've pretty much abandoned my packing cubes. I don't know why, I just have not used them lately. Okay, wait, there's my scarf and badge. Let's make sure I have my in-flight shoes. I do, okay. Oh my gosh, we're not forgetting those today. I have a 2-day trip today and I do, let's see, sign in is at 7:35 and it is 6:30. It is 6:53, so plenty of time. As long as I leave my house by like 7:05, 30 minutes to get to the airport from my house is plenty of time. I do DC to Charlotte, Charlotte to Cancun, Cancun back to Charlotte, overnight in Charlotte, then the next day I do Charlotte to Chicago, Chicago back to DC. If you guys watched my vlog last week, I basically did a 1-day turn. I did DC to LAX, LAX back to DC, and it was worth about 11 hours. This trip today, it's a 2-day and I do 5 flights, is worth 12 hours. Though that flight was insane, it was a really long day. I didn't have to overnight anywhere. I didn't have to be away from home for more than 1 day, and I only had to work 2 flights and I only had to do 2 services. This is what I'm always saying about seniority. My seniority, I can't hold those trips. Those trips are so good. They're easy. They're like done, and those are the trips that all the senior people want. The trip that I have today, not that anybody doesn't want it, but it's not as good of a trip as that trip. I'm trying to boost my trip up, like, hey trip, you're not that bad. We can do it, you're great. Where's Francis? Bear? Hi. Hi, good morning.
7 hours driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste.
Only have a few minutes between flights. Rushing over to our gate. It's very like hazy outside.
Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm going all the way up, up.
This has been such a fast day. I'm feeling so like amped right now. We're in Cancun, just landed in Cancun. Started the day off at DC, so it's DCA to Charlotte. Quick in between time, landed and then had to basically fast walk at a very brisk pace to get over to our gate, and we did Charlotte to Cancun. Last flight today, which is our 3rd flight, is Cancun back to Charlotte. We will lay over in Charlotte. We should land around 7 p.m. and then takeoff tomorrow for our flight is 7:25, meaning we have to be at the airport an hour before, so 6:25. So what is that? That's like just under 12 hours of actual rest time. It's a very quick day. And just to put it in perspective, by the time this day is done, I will have done 3 flights and tomorrow 2 flights. So 5 flights total for this whole trip. And I will have almost as many hours as I worked the other day when I did that 1-day turn from DC to LAX, LAX back to DC. Was basically 11 hours, and this is worth 12:02. Just landed back at Charlotte. Totally forgot we had to go through customs. Oh! It's one of my crew members. We were literally at the training center at the exact same time. She's class 1502, I'm class 1504, so we were there together. We had a Cancun turn today, so we had to go through customs, and I just realized my global entry is expired. It expires every 5 years, and I did not renew it. Finally outside. I've been inside the airport all day, basically in a plane all day. We just have to wait here for our shuttle. It should appear right here. It is 7:12 p.m. Sign-in today was 7:35. So I've been inside the airport for almost 12 hours. We did open the door in Cancun, and I like kind of like leaned out. Oh, I'm trying to demonstrate for you guys, me like leaning out, and I'm like over here dropping my phone. I kind of leaned out the back of the aircraft and just kind of took in some Cancun air. That's always the worst. We are in these awesome destinations and we can't get off the plane. I thought today was gonna be like really, really hard because we had 3 flights, but they went fast. There was hardly any sit time in between the flights, so that's always good. If there's a lot of sit time, you start getting tired, you start eating bad food at the airport, you start like finding mischief and trouble. But it was just like go, 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 and boom, 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 3 flights done. Tomorrow, we only have 2 flights, just Charlotte to Chicago, Chicago to back to DC, and we're back at DC by like 1 p.m. And so we'll have the whole day to do stuff, though I probably won't. I'll probably take a nap. So here's something that you don't think about that often. If you become a flight attendant, you will always need $1 bills. So we tip the van drivers every time you get dropped off at the hotel from the van driver, or when the van driver takes you to the airport, we tip them. So my wallet is always full with dollar bills. If I see like my husband or my mom have a $1 bill, I'm like, oh, can I have that?
We're seeing it happen where one day is turning.
Ooh, that's dark. Okay, ooh, wow, ooh, 2 beds. Oh my gosh! This room looks like my training room. I wasn't vlogging yet when I went through flight attendant training. Oh my gosh, but I have to take a video and send it to Kel. This is exactly what our room looked like when I went through training where I stayed. Kel had that bed and I had this bed. When I went through flight attendant training, initial flight attendant training in 2015, I was class 1504. That means 15 stands for the year 2015, and then 404 stands for we were the 4th class that year. So we started on the 4th week of January. I guess they were already full at the training center for our airline, so they put us into hotels nearby, and they had like the buses that shuttled us back and forth, and it was all like very organized. Our class was definitely happy that we got to stay at the hotel because it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger, the room, than the rooms at the training center, at least at the time. Now I think our training center has gone through a lot of renovations, or they're even still in the process of doing reservations, so the rooms could look a little bit different. This was such a treat to walk into this. This just brought back so many memories of flight attendant training and my roommate Kelly. I love Kelly so much. I was so thankful that we got placed together because we both had a really good like balancing relationship, like yin and yang. Kelly was one of my bridesmaids in my wedding. Like I loved that girl. I love that girl. Here's our view. Red car, I got you. Neighborhood watch, I'm on your car. I'm definitely excited about these 2 beds. I got to the airport today, you guys. I signed in. Sign-in was at 7:35 a.m. And right after I go through security, like I'm pulling my luggage, and my luggage is like stuck on something. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is my luggage stuck? Like over here, like pulling it, looking a mess in the airport, and it was so crowded. I looked down at my luggage wheel and it's broken. It's like completely broken. It's not spinning right. Well, it's not spinning at all because it's stuck. And I was like, it is so hard to walk around the airport with broken luggage, especially if you're a flight attendant. We ping pong all over the place. We're walking so much. We've got a lot of luggage. I had my tote bag, I had my lunch pail, I had like all this stuff. So I had 10 minutes before I had to be to my gate for boarding. I went downstairs to the crew room, and I like went into the flight service office like frantic, like, hi, I have a flight in 10 minutes. My luggage just broke. Do you guys have a loaner? I need a loaner. Like, I don't know what to do. It's not rolling. And I've got like 3 flights today. I have 2 tomorrow. I need a loaner. They're like, sweetie, calm down. we'll get you one. Brought out a loaner, and I had to quickly unpack my whole luggage and pack it into this loaner bag. I really can't tell the difference. I can't show you this, but this is the actual loaner tag for this bag. And you guys, I literally had to unpack all of my stuff in my other luggage and just throw it in here. Look at how this luggage is. I have nothing up there, which actually that looks kind of clean. I should really start doing that. But I just took everything and threw it in here and just went. I didn't even get everything out of my original bag. I was just like, okay, I don't need this. Are you guys just gonna leave it in the flight service office? They're like, yep, we're gonna tag it. Just put whatever you need for your trip into this loaner and go to the gate. Because if I were to get to that gate late and delay boarding, I would have taken the performance point. Like, it would have been my fault, because even though my luggage broke, it still would have been me not prepared to receive passengers on time. So it's a very big deal when you're a flight attendant to be on time, because if you're even just 1 minute late or 5 minutes late, it causes the plane to be delayed. And then when those passengers land, and if they have like a tight connection where they've got to be at their next gate and they've got to get going, because I was late, I could potentially cause them to miss their connecting flights. And it could just be a domino effect. If everybody's just a few minutes late, by the end of the day, flights could be completely canceled or delayed and people miss connections. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I did. I'm sure I grabbed my laptop. Let me just double check in here. Oh, wait. Is it? There's so many. Oh, good. Okay. Guys, this is the most important thing here. I've got to watch Netflix. Watch everything fall out of there. Okay, I'm gonna just set my bag there. I've got to put all of my lunch stuff that I didn't eat into this fridge. Got to do a fridge check. Sometimes those are broken and they're not cold, and then I wake up in the morning and everything is ruined. It's basically like 8 o'clock, so it's almost like too late to eat dinner, but kind of not. I'm a little bit hungry, but I definitely don't want to go out and get something. And I didn't really pack my lunch that great for this trip, I'll be honest. Because we did an international trip, I couldn't bring my food back into the country because I had meat. I'd made tacos the other day and I had some taco meat and rice, and I couldn't bring that back into the United States. So I actually had to throw the meat away because I didn't want to heat it up on the plane. And I just ate the rice cold. Really just kind of want to get ready for bed, and it's 8 o'clock. These are literally my favorite pajamas in like the entire world. I ordered these off the Nordstrom's anniversary sale. I got them this year in black and also in gray, and the gray has like a pink stripe, which is really, really cute. But you guys, I'm like obsessed with these, and I believe right now with the sale, they're like $29. Morning guys, just woke up. I woke up at like 3:30 and then was like on my phone, and then I said, okay, let me go back to sleep and get another like hour of rest. And then now it's almost 5:30 and I just woke up. Pickup is at 6. This coffee is literally drip by drip.
Feeling like a stranger on a foreign land, far away, far away.
Two of my favorite things right now. This is a new eyeshadow palette from Natasha Donovan. It is the Glam palette, and this thing, woo, has so many. Let me put this over here so you guys can see that. These are more cooler neutral shades, but there's a lot of like fun shimmers in there. I already have this eyeshadow palette from her, and this eyeshadow stays like all day. So I went ahead and picked up this bigger one. And then also this stuff, this Paula's Choice. I've been hearing about this from everybody doing their Nordstrom's anniversary hauls, and they're just saying it's just amazing. It basically like exfoliates your face, but it's got this 2%, what is that, BHA liquid exfoliant. I've used it for like 3 days in a row. I think it's really good. I don't know yet if it's like the most amazing thing in the world. I just put on some concealer, but I've used it 3 days in a row and like felt my skin Was like, okay, it's feeling nice and smooth, but I guess I need to use it for a few more days to see if it is really gonna work. But I just bought the smaller one from Sephora. The bigger one is on the Nordstrom's anniversary sale, but I thought, let me start here.
I could get along, could be a different man.
Good morning, I'm officially awake. Okay, let's see. It is 5:53. I have pickup at 6 a.m. We do Charlotte to Chicago, Chicago back to DC. Should be an easy day. We get in by 1 p.m. We will see. Let's see what today brings. Do a quick scan of the room. Make sure nothing's plugged in. We're good. So nice. I love it when hotels do this. I've already grabbed some Fruit Loops. I'm a sucker for some Fruit Loops. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this. Eggo bites. I'm like obsessed with you right now. It is busy. It's like 6 a.m. Look how cool that blue is. Beautiful Rachel. All right, let's go into this airport. People are here for the Burger King line. Look at this. Did you just get this off Amazon?
Yes, $15.
Are you kidding me?
Probably worth like 2 cents, but that's okay.
I need that in my life. I wonder if it would fit up here.
Yeah, probably.
Look how cute that little doggy area is. This is so great, you guys. Have you ever actually seen anybody clean the front windows of the airplane? I love it. Hello, Chicago. So just landed in Chicago. So we did Charlotte to Chicago. Now we're here in Chicago. I just got off the plane to go to crew ops. Look what our company made for us. I had no idea these little things existed, and our company had these laminated for us because we have our masks on when we're out there. You know, what would you like to drink? And people are like, well, what do you have? It's like, we have Diet Coke. So now we can just hold this little laminated thing up. I love this. I am working galley here, so I have to set up my carts. I'm actually gonna sit and relax for a moment before I start setting up the galley. This plane we're working for 2 flights, the first flight, and now we're working this plane home. So I was just able to leave all my stuff. I popped off really quick with my crew, went to the crew lounge, picked up that little cute laminated thing. I love crafty things like that. I don't know who came up with that at our company, but that's so awesome. So I went and grabbed that, and now I still have a few more minutes before we even have to get ready for boardings. And because we kept this plane, I did a lot of the pre-galley setup already. So yeah, I think you guys know what I like to do. I like to move these things, and I like to take a little nap and relax. Back at DCA, my wheel is still broken, not spinning. That one spins. This is so hard to pull this because it's like going against me. Really like sweating, you guys. This stupid wheel, it is finally actually moving outside, but oh, it is no joke trying to pull your luggage when one of your wheels is broken. Oh, I'm loving this fresh air right now. I am loving this. I love walking outside after a long trip. My mask is literally hanging on for dear life. This is the good one. This one. Oh, okay. Wait, what? You're making me look bad. Hi, babies. Hi, you got Moose Moose? I thought you didn't like Moose Moose. Oh, now we like him? Yes, Mom's home. Just got home, guys. Oh, tired. But, all right. This always gets stuck. You know, I like taking that off. All right, I have to change and take Francis out for an afternoon walk.